Hey, yo, what do you think about this Jay-Z? The whole media about to get quiet
Man,
because
I'm tripping off the 13-year-old. It says the VMAs after party, right? And I'm listening. They just read it right now. She's saying she fought both of them off. Both Jay-Z about 30, 31 at the time.
yeah, they're both 31 at the time.
She's saying that. Turn that down. She's saying that she fought both of them off. Now I'm just doing the math. 13. All right, let's paint a picture. If this is, I don't think neither one of them, both of them would have had to been intoxicated with something.
Before we get back into this audio, you already know what to do. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and make sure to leave a comment. Listen, Wack 100 is discussing this situation, and I must say, things are getting very, very spooky in the entertainment industry. Now, they are going after one of the biggest people that you can go after in Jay-Z, accusing him of some heinous stuff. Jay-Z said it didn't happen. I'ma fight back, and it's gonna go down if y'all think y'all about to come over here and extort me. So we definitely gonna see how this plays out. Man, let's get back to the audio. Wack 100, let's go.
Let's just call it liquor. A 13-year-old girl's not fighting these two is off of her. If this is going on, it is not happening. It's just not gonna happen. Right? I'm just looking at it. If it was to happen. Secondly, she originally named Puff, and then all of a sudden she ties Jay-Z to it.
Yeah, so she had put Jay's name in not his name. She called him Celebrity A in the first lawsuit. And I guess we finding out that when they trying to shake somebody down or the lawyer calling to be like, yo, hey, you want us to name you in this shit? If not, give us this money, we won't name you. And I guess Jay said, nah, I ain't paying. And it's like, I bet. Then we're going to amend the complaint and just put Jay-Z.
Okay, so now we have, and some of this shit, I hate to say it, it should have to go civil before it could cross over. Criminal before it could cross over to civil. Because it's like anybody can say anything. And this is one of those situations to where Jay-Z can't pay and settle out, even if he wants to. Everything is at stake right now, bro. The only thing that's probably not at stake is, wait, what year did he get with Beyonce?
He got with her in 2008.
Okay.
He married her. He married her in 2008. He married her. I don't know how long
is his relationship over there, like, but his businesses, you know what people start doing, bro? People start pulling back. All that innocent until proven guilty is cap. You know that. If that was the case, motherfuckers' businesses and companies wouldn't be pulling away from them and shit like that. So it's kind of like, bro, as kids, they're old enough to understand social media.
Hey, from what I heard,
personally, I mean, bro, it's like Jay-Z's a whole nother person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You see, with Diddy, we looked at him as the party animal, so it's easy for us to believe that. Jay-Z is removed so far from that. Like I went back and played some of the 2000 VMA stuff. Like he was nominated that year for Big Pimpin'. That's a whole different guy. If you listen to Big Pimpin', that's a whole different man. You get what I'm saying? So like, you know, because we've seen him so different, it's hard for us to even think that. But this is what I heard. I heard that, again, you're right. And for everybody who's listened, sometimes when people settle, it's not because they did it, just that they don't want this, which sometimes this is more costly than even if you beat the shit. Because whatever, but what I heard that it's been, they have looked at the people with the deepest pockets and they know Jay-Z's one of them. I heard that there's been a couple of people that's been trying to like, hey, listen, what you want us to do? And after a while, it's like, wait, are you about to go give out $100 million in checks to get everybody to shut the fuck up? Or at some, because this has been mounted. I think remember, he canceled the brunch. I think he was trying to lay low saying, all right, if they got Diddy, I guess, just take Diddy and just let's get over this shit. Let's get back to some other shit. And
he's been quiet on everything. Jay-Z went underground on this.
Yeah.
Straight up, bro. It's a lot of shit you usually see him pop out on. You didn't see him, bro. He was just, Beyonce was making her rounds. He usually there's a lot of shit. So do I think do I think that Jay-Z may have been in, I don't even want to say present, may have been around in the vicinity when Puff did some shit? Yes, I do. Do I think he was right there, hands-on, knew what was going on? No, I don't.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, hold on. Let me challenge you on this. Let's challenge. We're doing this for the sake of the conversation. We don't know, right? Even with what you first said, I fully agree with you, right? It kind of do sound sus that she's saying, yo, I pushed off 2 grown men and she's 13, ran out, and I can't. And she says she's 13, running with her clothes like a towel around her, and she's naked.
I want you to stop right there.
And nobody says nothing.
We know at the VMAs, law enforcement is on deck.
Yeah, even at the after parties, bro. I would imagine Diddy would get.
Party, they're on deck. They're on deck. They're outside. They're on deck. So you're running out. I'm assuming was she white? Was she black? Asian? We don't know anything about her.
We don't know yet.
Okay, but 13 running out, holding your clothes, just got sexually assaulted allegedly by Puffy and Jay-Z. Okay, did you drive your car up there? How'd you get home? Was an Uber around in 2000?
She said the driver brought her there, and she said she ran out of the place and then ran down the street till she saw a gas station she was familiar with. She asked them to use a phone.
Okay, who did she call?
She said she called her father.
And her father didn't go back up?
She said her father came. I know. The father came, picked her up, and must have just brought her home. We heard nothing about hospital. Like, I mean, that's the time you'd be like, I'm about to go up there and go see them niggas.
Hey, bro, off the rip. I mean, end of the day, man, it's just like, it's a sad day for our moguls. It's a sad day for our people, bro, that we like use to motivate us. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad day because if any Tom, Dick, and Harry, bro, could just say, I'm gonna file some shit, and there it goes to tackle your name. I mean, bro, what do we do about that?
Hey, let me ask you a question. So, all right, so I agree with that part about her pushing it. It sounds so weird, right? It sounds so odd.
It's no different.
But here's the thing. I think when it comes to a civil suit, just like it would have been with a criminal, obviously there's no criminal angle so far with this. But if she had sex with them men at all, that's any jury. If a jury believes that they had sex, they're gonna give her the win. That's a win. She's 13 at the time. They're gonna give her a win.
It's nothing to justify. It's nothing to justify it. At 30, she's 13. Ain't no fucking. Look, I don't give a fuck if you say the fake ID shit. She's 13.
Do you think that, because that's a different era in music, it's a different time. Do you think that possibly, let's just make this up. We're just making this up. Maybe she told people she was 18. Do you think that these guys were that sloppy that maybe they could see somebody? I'm agreeing with you, but I'm trying to figure out.
Bro, I'm gonna be real. I've seen some 16-year-old with a fake ID in the club that you have to be, hold on, bro. And even then you questioning it. 13, the conversation is still 13. The tone of the voice is 13. I mean,
yeah, that's crazy. That is, yo, once you hear a 13-year-old speak, like
13, bro.
13, come on.
I don't care how much lipstick and blush and eyeshadow you have on. Some things you can enhance at 13.
So, all right. So, from what I hear, right? What I hear is that there's a lot of artists back in the day. They may have slept with a 16-year-old. Or they were dating them on the low. They say Russell was...
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay. So you know what people usually say? Well, if you down to do something with a 16 that you know, why wouldn't you then maybe a 13 that for whatever reason looks overdeveloped?
Well, let's put it into perspective. When a person says that, like about a 16-year-old, more than likely it's a dude that's 20, 21, some shit like that.
Okay.
I ain't gonna dig you up on a nigga in his 30s talking that type of shit. Jay-Z was like 31, 32. How old is Jay-Z right now? 55, 54?
Yeah, but you know the Aaliyah thing gonna come up though, right?
I said that. Now, even with that, let's talk about that. Aaliyah was how old allegedly when he was telling with her?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I thought, okay, I thought Dame Dash basically said that Jay liked her, but they didn't get to. We don't know the truth about that. So I see one Twitter account, and I just got to say this is Twitter, so it could be wrong. Like, by the way, Jay has an amazing team. If you Google it, the AI that comes up for Google says they have never messed around. But if you've heard the stories, there's too much stories for that to just be like black and white like that. So it says Jay-Z dated Aaliyah when she was 17. He was 28 at the time. You see, this is why, even with what you said is right. Anybody can say anything and make it a lawsuit to like just kill your character. But I really look at the father and say, you know why the father should have at least brought your daughter. If she got penetrated by two men at 13, two grown men at 13, in a lawsuit it said Jay-Z finished, which I'm assuming ejaculated. Your daughter has to be in some type of pain. I'm assuming. So if you bring her to the hospital, not only should you bring her because that's your daughter and you would imagine that she just went through traumatic stuff, you went to bring her to the hospital, but it would document that she had sex. And that date, and then if it could then be corroborated now in post that it was Jay-Z and Diddy, it's already game over, right? But if there was nothing documented, people could be like, well, how do we know if this woman was even at the VMAs? How can we know if she was even at the after party?
But because they can file anything on a civil, right? Anything on a civil, and people say, hey, look, 80% of the time they just settle out. People go for it, and then guess what? What the hell? You know what else they need to do, Act?
What?
If you are caught or found to be lying in your civil suit, right?
Yeah.
Then it should be some criminal some action on that, bro. There's nothing that happens to the person that's just bullshitting. It's either I get some money or I don't, and that's it.
All right, there you have it. Listen. What do you feel about this situation? Do you feel this is a situation where this particular lawyer is really just targeting big people with large pockets to just try to extort them? Apparently he's represented quite a few people that's been going after quite a few people that has a lot of money. Some people think it's an extortion case. Some people may actually believe the allegations. Some people say, well, just because it's Jay-Z, don't think that you could put anything past him because he was friends with Diddy and everything like that. This is crazy. But I think one thing that when Diddy settled with Cassie so fast, that opened up the eyes of a lot of lawyers that's like, oh, well, if he settled for 30 million, we could just go after anybody and see if they settle. And now they going after Jay-Z. Jay-Z said they was trying to extort him. He wouldn't settle. And this is the consequences of him not settling. And he pretty much turned into the last Mr. Biggs and told them hoes to take that ish to trial. So we gonna see what happens. I need to know what you think. This is still early. They got more details coming out as we speak, and I need you to let me know, do you feel that this is a completely frivolous lawsuit, or do you think that maybe it may hold some weight to it? You let me know, and remember, no matter what goes on in life, the facts remains the same. There's no game but tie game.